driving different.
Oh, okay, guys. A bit of a different video from me this time. Normally, I do videos about gaming and tutorials and teaching and all that stuff. But as we're growing as a community and a Discord and the social media things that we're learning, I've decided to do a channel within my Discord for helpful videos. It'll be about Discord, social media, video editing, and all that good stuff. So today it's video editing. So you know when you've watched these YouTube videos and you see a subscribe button pop up on the screen and then disappear or stays on the screen the whole video, that's what this video is about. Okay, it'll look something like this. Okay, so it's really easy to do, and the software that I use is Davinci Resolve. I'll put a link in the description to the software. It's the best video editing software I've ever used. It does seem really daunting with all the tabs and all the buttons, but honestly, once you learn the basics, you grow really quickly. I didn't even know how to do 1% of what I do now, and I've just taught it myself just by getting it wrong, and then you get it right. Okay, so let's get it started. Okay, so you've done all your video, you've done your editing, you've done your cropping, you've added your music, you've done all your blending, all that good stuff, and it's ready to go up on YouTube. But you want that subscribe tab. Okay, so what you do is you go to your edit tab down here on the bottom, and on the left you have effects underneath the toolbox. So you drop down the toolbox, you have effects, and then you have a fusion composition. Okay, so you drag your fusion composition to your video. Now, as a rule of thumb, I tend to do it for around 15-20 seconds. You can do it for as long or as little as you want. You can make it stay on the screen the whole video, or you can do what I'm going to try and show you today, is that we'll make it pop in and pop out at intervals. Okay, so you don't want it too long, but you know what I mean, again, it's entirely up to you, it's your video. So as a rule of thumb, I just do it to the first crop. Now, I wouldn't do it if it was all the way over there. I would just do it to around this area anyway. Okay. Okay, so you've got your size. You're happy with how long it's going to be. Like I said, the time is entirely up to you. So the next thing you want to do is you want to go to Fusion, and then you want to select Clips, and then you want to make sure that you clicked the composition. Okay, which is that one there. Now we can close Clips. We don't need to see that anymore. Okay, so there's your media out. So the two nodes we want to have to begin with is the rectangle and the background. Okay, so you drag the rectangle in and you drag the background down. Okay, so now we need to link these three together. So you drag the background to the rectangle. Excuse me, I'll try it the other way. Drag the rectangle, drag the drag the rectangle to the background, and then the background to the media out. Okay, so there we have it. There's the background and the rectangle. So we want to change it. We want it to make it look like the subscribe button, but you can change it to anything you want. You don't have to do it as a subscribe button. You can do it as a follow me button. You can do whatever you like. But for this video, it's going to be the subscribe. Okay, so you select the background. So this is going to be the color. Okay, so because I'm going to do a YouTube subscribe, it's going to be red. So I do it for around there. But you can adjust it. You can adjust it to whichever one you want. Okay. So the next thing you want to do is you want to select the rectangle. So now we can adjust the shape, size, all that good stuff. Okay. So I guesstimate I do, and then if it needs to be changed, I change it when we add the text in a second. So I tend to go for around there. Okay, and the size looks pretty good to me. So next thing we want to do is we don't want the edges. Well, it's entirely up to you, but I don't want the edges. I don't want the edges to be straight like that. I would like to have them curved. So that's this one here, the corner radius. So I drag it down to about there. Tends to look good. Okay. So next thing we want to add the text. Okay, of the subscribe or the follow or whatever is your chosen button. So that's this one here. It says text. So you just drag it to the middle of the background and the media out until it goes blue and yellow, and then you let it go. Okay, that gives us a merge button and a text button. Okay, so you click on the text, and then there's your text screen there then on the right. So again, like I said, it's entirely up to you, but what I'm going to do, subscribe. You can change the font, you can change the size, you can change all that good stuff. So what I tend to do is I tend to I leave the font as it is, and it just around there looks good to me. Okay, So let's say that's it. Let's say you just want it to stay on your screen and you don't want it to pop in or out or anything like that. You just want it to be a constant thing within your video, which is fine. So you go back to your edit tab and then you select this button here, the transform. Okay, and then you select. Oh, it was already selected. Anyway, so there you go. So you select it. So when you first come on, it'll be like that. Then you select it, and this allows you to change the size and adjust it and move it to wherever you want on the screen. Okay. So I'll bring it down the size. Why do I always do that? Okay. It still seems a little bit big to me, but let's bring it down. So let's say about there. And I like to have it in the just around the center in the bottom. Okay. You can have it wherever you want. You know, I mean, you can put it everywhere you want, but because I tend to do videos like this, like with raids, we don't want information to be covered. So wherever there's a blank spot, it's good to go. Okay, but I always tend to do it in the center like that. Okay, so that's it. So it's your subscribe button. If that's all you want, and you want it to just stay there for the whole video, that's fine. You don't need to do anything else. But if you like it to be animated, so it pops in and pops out, I'll show you how to do that now. So you go back to your Fusion. So after the merge the text and the background, we need the animation to be um, after all that information. So it's the transform mode node. Sorry, is what you need. So you just drag it again till it goes blue and yellow, and then you let it go. Okay, so that's what this is now. So what we want it to do is we want the subscribe button to disappear, reappear, disappear. Okay, so we do that. So it all depends on again. It's all down to you. Is how long you want that animation to be. So I tend to do it around 10 seconds. Okay, so we put the first mark at 10 seconds at the beginning, and then we go over here to the size and we click the little red diamond like that, and we don't do anything. Okay, we don't change anything. Then we drag the red tab back down to 0, and then we bring the size down to 0. So if you press play, it'll give you a little briefing of what that's going to do. Okay, so that's the pop in. So now we need the pop out. So you do the exact same thing again. So you drag your red tab all the way over to the end, and we select the diamond, but we don't do anything. Oh no, sorry, we do actually. We bring it down to 0. Sorry, we do. And then you drag it down to around 10%, and then you bring it up. And there you have your animation. So it pops in, pops back out again. Okay, so let's see what that looks like in real time. And that is it. So it's as simple as that, really. And it's my first time doing these videos, so I do apologise. I'm a little bit muddled at times, but that is how it works. So what I like to do is I like to make sure that happens quite at different intervals during the video. So what you do is just right click it and you select copy. Okay, so it copies all that information that we've just done. Okay, and you go back to your cut, and then I tend to do it. So that's the beginning, that's the end. Okay, so if we do it at 50%, we do it at around 50%. So I'll do it at like maybe this point here. So you just right click, click paste. Okay, actually drag it over so that it's at that. We want it to be, or I want it to be. Oh, don't crash on me. Okay, so we drag it over to the beginning of there. Okay, actually it's not really 50%, really, is it? Probably. fine. And then we'll do it again at the very end. Okay, so you just fast forward to the end, and then we do the same again, and just paste it to there. Okay, actually don't want it there, but we want it. And there we have it, guys. A really simple subscribe button animation that will pop in and out on your videos. But yeah, that is it. It's really easy to do. Any questions? I'll put a link in the Discord. We're happy to help in anything that needs to be done. But yeah, I hope it was helpful. I know I'm a bit fumbled at times, but I'm getting there slowly, guys.